Hi, my name's Dan Smaby, and with me here I have Luca Patrician, and together we're going to discuss the Orange Revolution. So Luca, what are your thoughts on the Orange Revolution?
I guess people don't remember, the Orange Revolution was considered a populist democratic movement in Ukraine from November 2004 to January 2005. And it saw a lot of mobilization on people's part to protect a government that was about to be shifted out of power. What I want to talk about today is a little bit about how I feel that it's not really a revolution in the sense that we like to consider it in political science, and also to talk a little bit about what happens after and how what was perceived in the media as a major victory ended up being a little bit of a challenge for Ukrainians today.
So could you speak about what happened after the revolution?
Sure. First thing, I don't think it was a revolution. I'll make this clear. I think what happened with the movement there, for anybody who knows anything about institutional politics, is that what you actually see is less of a revolution, or more of a reinstatement of a pluralist system. What does that mean? That means that for Ukrainian politics after, there was a serious battle for power and government, which is high stakes. And I say high stakes because Yanukovych, the rival of Yushchenko, who you might remember as the man who poisoned his face, gained power to an extreme degree after. He became Prime Minister of Parliament, and in that way was able to swing a number of parliamentary votes in his favor. And of course his goal is again to become President of Ukraine, and in that sense, when he does that, he will make it an authoritarian state. So the battle is still on, is what I'm saying. The revolution did not succeed, and that there is a very serious threat to Ukrainian democracy today. I feel that Yanukovych is a serious threat, and despite some hitting back and forth, the system is all or nothing. And that pluralist system of head-to-head, all or nothing, is not really a democracy in the way we like to think of it today in the Western world.
So therefore, from what you've said, would you consider it a failure?
It's interesting that, if Yanukovych wins, he will create an authoritarian government. I think that much is clear. But the rivalry that exists between the two, that type of competition and shifting of parliamentary votes and parties and whatnot, creates maybe not a democratic environment, but a flexible environment where things could go, in a positive way. As a Ukrainian Canadian, I'm optimistic about the future of Ukraine, and that Western influences will allow for Ukraine to move to a more democratic situation. Unfortunately, as of today, that doesn't exist, but we'll see.
Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate your thoughts and concerns about the situation, and thank you.
Thank you.